Hello, Callie here from Soulcraft Sisters, and this is a full moon reading check-in, you could say, for May 2017. And this particular full moon is in the sign of Scorpio. Delicious dark Scorpio. I really love this sign because it's so unique. I think some of the other star signs, all star signs are, but some of the other star signs are more alike, I would say. But Scorpio is its own game. It's fantastic energy, dark type of energy for me, passionate energy, and I'm so happy that we have this uh, archetypal energy available to us, because the way I think of the star signs, these are archetypes that we all harbor in us. Some of them have more of a say and come more to life, but we all have access to them, and this particular full moon in Scorpio is exactly guiding us to that part of us that's associated with scorpionic energy. And what is this? What is Scorpio's energy, if you're not familiar? Well, it's usually associated with death and rebirth, with intense passion, desire, transformation, these kinds of things. Anything that's sort of forbidden or a little bit dark, unusual, some would say even dangerous, or what seems dangerous. The Scorpios are like, they're not as scared as the rest of us. They actually quite enjoy that risky business there. And I don't know if you're a Scorpio, you please let me know if this resonates with you, but this is what usually is associated with Scorpio's energy, right? So what is interesting about this as well is that all this intense energy can sometimes flip over and become too intense, can lead to jealousy, can lead to anger, can lead to or resentment and vindictiveness. That side of us that we all harbor, again, intense attachments. But all that's sometimes needed is just to meet that side of us, meet our needs, and that resentment sort of, and that anxiousness, or what you could say, sort of falls away, and you can actually we can discover some great new sides to things and give life this whole new depth and experience when we honor this let's call it animalistic side of us as well, our instinctual side, which is so important to feel that wholeness, to feel that completeness, I think. And when we don't, that's when things become taboo, and that's when things become more dangerous than they necessarily are. And the Scorpions, this energy is here to just sort of shine a light on that, and actually draw us into it, and have us accept that those sides to us. So this is a great time to ask yourself where these, let's say, the positive qualities of the Scorpion, where have we invited that in, or perhaps the more darker side, the shadowy side, where it's not balanced. Where is that playing out in our life? Where are we jealous? Where are we harboring resentment and these kinds of things? It's a perfect time to actually look at those things and see what needs to be released, what needs to be celebrated as well, and what are we intensely appreciative of at this time. So that's also the full moon, some things you can do and some things that I do personally that I'd like to share with you, because I really enjoy this practice. So have a think about that. It's also a great time to think, if you set some new moon goals or whatever, just check in with those. Maybe they need to be adjusted a little bit, or revised in some way. Then do that at this time as well. Right, so what I want to share with you now is I'm gonna I already pulled 3 cards for you from the Mariel Tarot. I thought this is my Scorpionic deck. It's fantastic. It really invites us into I would say that the passionate side of life, the darker side of life, the intense side of life. So that's why I chose these. Anyway, so what I want you to do is have a look at these crystals. So this is a turquoise crystal right here. I hope you can see it properly. The next one is an obsidian mahogany, beautiful brown stone with black patches. Wonderful, wonderful stone. And the last one is the Apache. We call this in Danish Apache teardrop. This is black glass-like stone. And I invite you to look these crystals up afterwards and see what other messages are coming through to you there. All right, so once you've chosen one particular stone that calls out for you at this time, I will show you the cards that I pulled for each. So let's start with this one. Did you choose this stone here, the turquoise we call in Danish? Then the card I pulled for you guys is this one here. It says strength. And I love this depiction of the strength card. So we have the lion here and between the legs of a female, which I think is perfect, because I don't know if I mentioned Scorpio is also about sex and about money and those sides as well. So what I like about this is it sort of represents these sides of us, the softness, the balanced, and also the intense instincts that are also part of us, that are needed to be integrated. Everything that I just talked about, that I feel that Scorpios and Scorpionic energy is brilliant at bringing to light, so to speak. So this is also about not letting this lion run the show completely, because that can get extremely unbalanced, and that's when we end up in this resentment and all these other things that tear us up as well. So they're mutually dependent on each other, right? There's an interdependency here, and an integration that you are encouraged to make peace with, I think. Now this is the card I pulled for myself, and I've been pulling this card the last 3 days and having some intense feelings about this moon here. So I resonate with this strongly, and I hope you do as well. There's this I think it's pearls on a chain here and on her ring, and to me that signals this idea of that it can take time, and honor that time that it takes to recognize these sides of you and integrating. You could call it the ego side of the egoic side of you with the spiritual side of you, the higher self, you could say. And that is a work of art, and something that can take some time. So honor that process as well. It's not like you need to have it all figured out and from today onwards, but it's about recognizing and honoring this process as it unfolds and as you become aware of this. So beautiful card, I think. Wonderful orange energy here. And then if you chose this stone here, obsidian mahogany, yeah, you get another fiery card here, depicted in the Mariel Tarot here as Judgment as the Phoenix. And that's exactly what I also associate with Scorpios. The phoenix rising from the ashes, overcoming fears and darkness and hard times and those things. Rebirth, death and rebirth. This is exactly what Scorpios are all about. So where in your life is this playing out, and where are you wanting to take also perhaps a conscious as well as conscious leap of faith here into this new energy, this new you that's being birthed, these new layers that are wanting to come to the surface for you at this time. I would say throw yourself into it, because it seems like new layers are ready to be revealed to you, because you're ready for it. You've done the work, or yeah. So again, we have this red color. I love it, and deep red is what I associate with Scorpios as well. Beautiful. Enjoy. Then we have the last stone here. This black glass-like stone, the Apache teardrop. You can correct me in the comments below if you call it something else. Wonderful. And you guys get the Two of Wands, and I again love this depiction in the Marielle. What a beautiful set of cards, I must say. So to me, so to me this is like a magical gateway, and this is inviting you to walk past and through these gates. It's inviting you to discover the darkness, or what you consider the dark sides, or the unknown, the dangerous, perhaps. Again, very very tied to the Scorpion energy. It's inviting you. I don't know if you can see it, but they're like little sparks of light here. And to me, it's just like these trees are vibrating. They are telling you, you choose if you want to go through these trees. Grab that opportunity that might be present for you at this time. Again, it's your choice. You've got free will, so do what you wish. But it's also saying, once you walk past once you enter this gateway, you will be changed, because you have defied your fears, and you felt your calling to actually do something about that idea, that project, that impulse that you're feeling. So consider it, make up your mind. And again, if I invite you to have a think about in which part of your life this is playing out, and where you can potentially take a risk, because you stand to gain the whole world from it, or again to reach to have something new unfold for you. And when we're dealing with wands here, it's about again, passion and that spiritual, or not spiritual, that life force energy that is bubbling up to you, and is sort of presenting a new option for you at this time. So listen to your fears, obviously, how can we not? But don't let them define you, or let's say hold you back from something that's so alluring to you. Maybe it's worth the risk. That's what this card is saying. So I hope that made sense to you. Powerful cards. And I think that's the last word from me. And I hope you have a wonderful full moon. Take care. See you again soon. Bye.